My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the Bcom second semester subject Programming with C and C++ as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 3 first important short question is: what is a function in C? In C programming, a function is a block of code that performs a specific task. Instead of writing the same code again and again, we can write it once in a function and use it whenever needed. Think of a function like a machine. You give input, it works, and gives output. Why use functions? Makes code clean and easy to read. Helps in reusing the same code. Makes testing and debugging easier. Example: hash include stdio.h. Void greet. Print hello, welcome to C programming \n. int main. Greet function call. Greet call again. Return 0. Here, greet is a function. We called it twice to print the same message. Tip to remember: functions are like helpers. You call them whenever you need their help. This keeps your program organized and smart. Next important short question is: 2. What is recursion in C? Recursion means a function calling itself to solve a problem. It breaks a big problem into smaller parts, solving each one step by step. Think of it like Russian dolls. Each doll has a smaller one inside. Similarly, in recursion, a function keeps calling itself until a base condition is met. Example: hash include stdio.h. int factorial int n. If n is equal to 1. Return 1 base case. Else. Return n asterisk factorial n1 recursive call. int main. Print factorial of 5 is %d factorial 5. Return 0. Here factorial 5 calls factorial 4, then factorial 3, and so on until factorial 1. Easy tip: recursion is like climbing downstairs until the ground floor, base case, then climbing back up with answers. Use recursion when the problem can be divided into similar subproblems like factorial, Fibonacci, or Tower of Hanoi. Make sure to always include a base case to stop the recursion, or it will run forever. Next important short question is: 3. Call by value and call by reference in C. In C, when we pass values to functions, it can be done in two ways: call by value and call by reference. Call by value. Only a copy of the variable is passed. Changes made inside the function do not affect the original value. Void change, int kiss smiley. X is equal to 10. If we call change a, the value of a remains the same. Call by reference. The address of the variable is passed using pointers. Changes made inside the function affect the original value. Void change, int asterisk x. X is equal to 10. If we call change and a, the value of a changes. Easy trick to remember. Call by value is equal to copy sent is equal to no change. Call by reference is equal to address sent is equal to value changes. Use call by reference when you want to modify the original value from inside the function. Next important short question is: 4. What is an array in C? An array in C is a collection of similar data types stored in continuous memory locations. It allows us to store multiple values in a single variable using an index. Why use arrays? Instead of writing int a 1 is equal to 10, a 2 is equal to 20, a 3 is equal to 30. You can write int a 3 is equal to 10, 20, 30. Now, access values using index. A0 is equal to 10. A1 is equal to 20. A2 is equal to 30. Example. Hash include stdio.h. int main. int marks 5 is equal to 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Print first mark %d marks 0. Return 0. Easy tip to remember. Array is equal to box with compartments. Each box holds a value, and you can access it using a number index. Arrays are useful when you want to store many values of the same type, like marks, prices, or scores. Next important short question is 5. What is a string in C? In C, a string is a collection of characters stored together in an array and ends with a special character called null character \0. Example. Char name is equal to Ali. This stores ALI\0 in memory. Why use strings? To store and work with names, words, or sentences like India, hello, or C language. Example. Hash include stdio.h. int main. Char name is equal to India. Print welcome to %s name. Return 0. Easy tip to remember. String is equal to group of characters plus \0 at the end. It's like a necklace of characters where the last bead is \0. In C, strings are very useful for working with text, and we use header file string.h to handle common string operations like strlen, strcpy, etc. Next unit 3. Long questions. First important long question is: define built-in functions with math functions. Built-in functions in C with math functions. In C programming, built-in functions are ready-made functions provided by C libraries to help us perform common tasks easily. We don't need to write the code for these functions, just include the right header file and use them directly. One common library is math.h, which provides many math-related functions. What are math functions? Math functions are built-in functions that help perform mathematical operations like square root, power, trigonometry, absolute value, etc. To use them, we need to include hash include math.h. Common math functions. Function purpose example. sqrt, kiss smiley square root sqrt, 25, 5. Pow, x, y, x raised to power y, x, y, pow, 2, 3, 8. Abs, kiss smiley absolute value, only for int, abs, -10, 10. Fabs, kiss smiley absolute value, for float double, fabs, -3.6, 3.6. Seal, kiss smiley rounds up to nearest integer seal, 3.24. Floor, kiss smiley rounds down to nearest integer floor, 3.83. Example program. Hash include stdio.h. Hash include math.h. int main. Double A is equal to 16.0. Print square root of 16 is %.2f\n sqrt a. Print 2 raised to 3 is %.0f\n pow 2 3. Print absolute of -5 is %d\n abs -5. Return 0. Easy tip to remember. Built-in functions are like shortcuts, no need to write logic from scratch. Just plug and play. Always check the correct header file, example, math.h, stdio.h, string.h, before using a function. Using built-in math functions makes your program simpler, faster, and error-free. Next important long question is to explain about various string handling functions with an example program. String handling functions in C. In C programming, strings are stored as arrays of characters ending with a null character \0. To work with strings easily, C provides many string handling functions in the header file string.h. These functions help in copying, comparing, joining, and finding the length of strings. Common string handling functions. Function purpose example. String str finds the length of a string string India 5. strcpy s1 s2 copies string s2 into s1 strcpy a b. Strucat s1 s2 joins s2 at the end of s1 strucat a b. strcmp s1 s2 compares to strings returns 0 if both are same. Strooper str converts to uppercase, not in std, may use custom logic. strlwr str converts to lowercase, not in std, may use custom logic. Example program. Hash include stdio.h. Hash include string.h. int main. Char str1 50 is equal to hello. Char str2 50 is equal to world. Printf length of str1 %lu \n string str1. Strucat str1 str2. Printf after concatenation %s \n str1. strcpy str2 hello. If strcmp str1 str2 is equal to 0. Printf strings are equal \n. Else. Printf strings are not equal \n. Return 0. Easy tips to remember. String is equal to length. strcpy is equal to copy. Strucat is equal to attach, join. strcmp is equal to compare. These functions make it easy to work with strings without writing long code. Just include string.h and use them like tools in a string toolbox. They are very useful when working with names, sentences, or messages in C programs. Next important long question is 3. Explain different types of arrays. Different types of arrays in C. In C, an array is a collection of elements of the same data type stored in continuous memory locations. Arrays help us store multiple values using a single variable. There are mainly two types of arrays in C. One-dimensional array, 1D array. It is like a simple list, used to store a row of elements like marks, prices, etc. Syntax. int marks 5 is equal to 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Accessing elements. Marks 0, marks 1, etc. Example. Hash include stdio.h. int main. int I, a, 3 is equal to 10, 20, 30. For I is equal to 0, I3, I++. Printf %d, a, I. Return 0. To two-dimensional array, 2D array. It is like a table or matrix, rows and columns. Useful for storing data like marks of students in different subjects. Syntax. int matrix 2, 3 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Accessing elements. Matrix 0, 1, matrix 1, 2, etc. Example. Hash include stdio.h. int main, int ij, intr 2, 2 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j2, j plus plus. Printf %d, I, j. Printf \n. Return 0. Easy tip to remember. 1d is equal to line of boxes. 2d is equal to table of boxes. Use arrays when you need to store many values of the same type in one variable. Arrays make your program clean, simple, and organized. Next important long question is: 4. Write an example program of two-dimensional array. Example program of two-dimensional array in C. A two-dimensional 2D array is like a table with rows and columns. It is used to store data such as student marks, matrices, or tables. Syntax of 2D array. Data underscore type array underscore name, rows, columns. Example: store and display marks of 2 students in 3 subjects. Hash include stdio.h. int main. int marks 2, 3, 2 students, 3 subjects. int ij. Taking input. Printf, enter marks for 2 students, 3 subjects each \n. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j3, j plus plus. Printf, student %d, subject %d, I plus 1, j plus 1. Scanf, %d, and marks, I, j. Displaying marks. Printf, \n displaying marks, \n. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. Printf, student %d, I plus 1. For j is equal to 0, j3, j plus plus. Printf, %d, marks, I, j. Printf, \n. Return 0. Explanation. Marks 2, 3 creates a table for 2 students and 3 subjects. We use nested loops to enter and display values. I is for rows, students, and j is for columns, subjects. Easy tip to remember. 2D array is equal to table. Marks 0, 0, first student, first subject. Marks 1, 2, second student, third subject. 2D arrays are very useful when you need to handle tabular data, and using loops makes them easy to manage. Always start index from 0 in C. Next important long question is: 5. Write a C program to add the given to matrices. C program to add to matrices. In C, we can use two-dimensional arrays to store matrices. To add to matrices, we add the elements present at the same position in both matrices and store the result in a third matrix. Example: program to add 2 times to matrices. Hash include stdio.h. int main. int a 2, 2 b 2, 2 sum 2, 2. int ij. Input first matrix. Printf, enter elements of first 2 times to matrix \n. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j2, j plus plus. Printf a, %d, %d, I, j. Scanf, %d, and a, I, j. Input second matrix. Printf, \n enter elements of second 2 times to matrix \n. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j2, j plus plus. Printf b, %d, %d, I, j. Scanf, %d, and b, I, j. Adding both matrices. For I is equal to 0, I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j2, j plus plus. Sum I, j is equal to a, I, j plus b, I, j. Displaying the result. Print \n sum of the two matrices is \n. For I is equal to 0. I2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j2, j plus plus. Print %d, sum I, j. Print \n. Return 0. Explanation. We create 3 2 times 2 matrices A, B and sum. We input values for matrix A and matrix B. We add each element sum I, j is equal to A, I, j plus B, I, j. The result is printed in matrix form. Easy tip to remember. Matrix addition is done element by element. Sum I, j is equal to A, I, j plus B, I, j. This program is perfect for beginners and helps understand how to use nested loops with arrays in a simple and clear way.